Christian Pulisic, Raf, has been linked to a number of clubs over the last 12 months, like Manchester United, Liverpool. I think for the first time, though, over the last 24 hours, Chelsea have been a suggested club that he could move to from Borussia Dortmund. Any truth in this?
Well, this all comes from a very interesting story from Bild, who said that Christian Pulisic and his dad have refused to enter any more negotiations about extending his contract beyond 2020, which could put him on the market, of course. Dortmund will be very reluctant to let him run down his contract, a la Emre Can or Lewandowski. I think they'll make sure that he'll have to be sold, but not necessarily this year. He's got 2 years left. And I think the feeling that I got from speaking to sources very close to the club is that they don't feel something is imminent. If someone were to come in with a big bid, they would have to think about it, but they don't expect it, really. They expect him to be there for next season. And if the situation doesn't change, as far as extending his contract is concerned, he will then definitely be sold in the summer of 2019. That puts things in an interesting context, because if you know that as a club now, you wouldn't necessarily have to be doing a deal, forcing a deal through in the summer. You could say, you know what about next summer?
Yeah. And
I think Liverpool, who've been very smart in recent years, could do almost like a cater and say to him, you know what, next summer, Dortmund will have to sell you. Why don't you come to us then, and we'll do a deal now. Of course, it's not strictly legal, so it has to be very quiet, but it is being done all the time in football, and I think that's a very realistic scenario.